Whoa, whoa.
Keep those hands down by your sides, Missy.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst things Homelander has done on the boys.
Buddy, you think I don't know what's been going on?
For this list, we're looking at the most despicable instances when this corrupt hero decided to be less than super. Heads up, there are some high-flying spoilers up ahead. Which of Homelander's malicious acts shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Souped-up extremists. You get a superpower, and you get a superpower. With the government debating the continued role of soups in national defense, Homelander took it upon himself to remind them of his worth.
Me. I made him.
While it's natural that even all-powerful heroes struggle with self-doubt, creating a legion of dangerous supervillains that only the Seven could possibly defeat isn't the healthiest form of therapy. We don't know what's scarier, that he gave an extremist organization superpowers just to further his own ambitions, or that he still managed to defeat them all without breaking a sweat. He certainly proved his value, even if he was just cleaning up his own mess.
And now, we have villains all over the globe.
Number 9. Into the Storm front. Everyone enters a new relationship with some baggage, but the narcissistic face of Vought International brings a light carry-on compared to what Stormfront's packing.
We are in a war for the culture.
However, when Homelander learns that the Seven's newest member is far from a humanitarian, he doesn't just weather the storm, he embraces it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Her declaration in support of supremacy and prejudice puts up about as many red flags as possible. But if anything, their romance is even stronger after the fact. Homelander's never been a friendly neighborhood hero, but wanting a literal Nazi to help raise your son is a whole other level of wrong.
Ryan, really like you to get to know Stormfront. I would. She's someone I care about very much, and I think you will too.
Although, in a weird way, they're both so despicable that they're kind of perfect for one another.
Don't stop.
Number 8. Like father, not quite like son. Homelander wasn't going to be winning any Dad of the Year awards even before he decided to take these flying lessons a step too far.
Nothing like you. I can't fly.
You can. I promise you can.
Apparently, swooping in after 8 years and pressuring your estranged son to manifest his powers only makes him intimately familiar with the ground. Homelander's nature over nurture approach makes it clear that he doesn't really care about Ryan at all beyond his powers, especially since he doesn't even offer his son a hand after figuratively and literally throwing him from the nest.
Ryan. Ryan! Hey! What did you do?
Instead of taking any shred of responsibility, Homelander decides to point the finger at Becca's parenting. Clearly, not wanting your kid to be shoved off roofs is too soft nowadays.
You are raising like a little girl.
Let go of me.
He's mine.
Number 7. Out-of-line outing. They say all's fair in love and war, but this is a line even Homelander shouldn't have crossed. When Queen Maeve dares to have her own opinion, he decides to reiterate his dominance by outing her on live television.
We have a gay hero.
Really? Who in the Seven is gay?
Queen Maeve.
Not only is it a gross breach of personal privacy, but it hurts even more given how desperately Maeve tried to keep her girlfriend a secret from him.
Hispanic girlfriend. And I, for one, am so proud of her.
This twist of the knife made it clear Homelander was still in control, and her love life only existed because he allowed it. With this kind of toxic behavior, it's no wonder these two didn't work out.
Well, best of luck to you both.
Number 6. A major blind spot. For a superhero team that's more into brand recognition than crime fighting, adding a caper with a disability to the roster seems like a sure PR win.
It's an honor, sir.
Wait. Hold on. You can tell it's me?
Even more, Blind Spot gets serious bonus points for his genuinely impressive combat capabilities. Not that it did him much good in Homelander's eyes. The Seven's leader plays it coy just long enough to make you think there's a heart buried really, really deep in that uniform, before deafening the recruit with a single strike.
What happens if, I don't know, I do this?
He isn't just needlessly cruel, he's genuinely offended at the thought of anyone like Blindspot joining the team. If this is any indicator of how the other tryouts went, it's no surprise that someone like Stormfront made the cut. Number 5. Madelyn's End. Strapped with explosives and face-to-face with a psycho soup and a bloodthirsty vigilante, it's safe to say this hero management VP has had better days.
You mean everything to me.
No. No. I mean everything to your job.
Madelyn was the closest thing Homelander ever had to a real friend. But that's not enough to save her when he realizes she's been keeping Becca's whereabouts a secret. Nothing is as heartless as permanently tearing a mother away from their crying child. And it's all the more telling that she doesn't lose her life to Butcher's explosions, but instead to Homelander's rage. It set a chilling precedent that anyone who doesn't give him what he wants, even those he loves, are not safe when he has a temper tantrum.
What was that plan again?
Number 4. A Mayor's Fall from Grace. As early as the very first episode of the series, it became incredibly clear that despite the visual similarities, Homelander isn't quite as virtuous as the first son of Krypton. When the mayor of Baltimore justly considers exposing the truth about Compound V, this supposed hero shows his true colors by doing a quick drop-in to voice his concerns.
What's he doing out here?
Aren't you guys friends?
With a fast yet brutal display of his staggering strength, Homelander proved that despite what the cameras say, he didn't just target supervillains. Man or child, hero or criminal, anyone who stood in his way would be given a first-class seat to his laser eyes. Number 3. A rocky relationship. This reprehensible caped celebrity didn't just ruin Becca's life once, he did it twice.
New senior director, digital marketing.
Yeah, how did you know?
I have my sources.
After his despicable acts leave her pregnant with his superpowered child, she's forced to fake her own demise to hide the newborn from him. But despite abandoning everything she knew and loved, he finds her and is still hellbent on taking Ryan under his cape.
Hey, Ryan! Ryan! Hey, Ryan! No! Ryan! No!
Parenting is tough enough as it is, let alone when the father of your child is a petty psychopath that can beam anyone who tells him no. It wasn't enough for him to completely uproot her life. Now, he's aiming for her legacy by turning Ryan into the thing she hates most, him.
I do not want my son to have to go through what I went through.
Number 2. A tantrum to die for. The only thing scarier than a superpowered sociopath is one without full control of his powers, and that is exactly what this animated spin-off shined a starlight on.
My name's Homelander, and I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Rescuing hostages from gunned mercenaries seems like child's play for someone with Homelander's powers, but his utter disregard for human life only further escalates the situation. He snaps as soon as things go wrong, and not even the innocent lives he was sent to save are free from the rampage.
No, stop! I just need to think. You're all being too loud.
For a supposed hero, he only succeeded in making the situation worse. Of course, Homelander also doesn't take any responsibility for his actions, and somehow finds a way to blame everyone but himself. Guess they don't test for maturity in the 7 tryouts.
I failed you. All of you.
No, what do you... You risked your lives for us. We're grateful to you.
Thank you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Flight 37. A hijacked plane should be an afternoon warm-up for these heroes. Or it would be if Homelander's goal was saving lives.
Can you fly a plane?
Well, it wouldn't matter if I did.
When his I-beams send the aircraft into a freefall, the Seven's supposedly heroic leader decides to forsake all the innocent civilians aboard to further his own political agenda.
We're done here.
It's downright horrifying to see him refuse to save even a child, and then turn to the cameras and pretend the tragedy was because of governmental regulation on superheroes. Homelander unforgivably weaponizes the deaths he caused, and makes it clear that the commandeered plane would have been better off had the heroes never showed up in the first place.
If they let us into the military, then this will never happen again. That is my solemn promise to you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.